Welcome to Too Fond of Books. My name is Janelle, and this is my TBR for the Christie's Missing Readathon. This is a brand new readathon this year that I am super excited about. It is hosted by Naomi from Naomi's Bookshelf, Berna from Berna's Bookish Adventures, and Kevvie from Say Kevvie. And these are all booktubers that love Agatha Christie, so this is perfect for them to host this event. It runs from the 3rd of December to the 14th of December, and what makes this really fun is those are the 11 days that Agatha Christie went missing in 1926. It is still a mystery. Nobody really knows what happened during those 11 days. Agatha Christie never talked about it. She said when she was found at the end, she said she had amnesia, and then that was it. She never talked about it again. So it is this great mystery of where she was, what happened during those 11 days. So this readathon is all about Agatha Christie, and I could not be more excited. This fits perfectly in with Cloak and Dagger Christmas, so let's get into it. The first prompt is to read an Agatha Christie novel. Now, I should also mention, I am doing an Agatha Christie read-through project where I am reading all of her books in order of publication. So I've tried to make that fit with this readathon, and I think I've done pretty well, actually. So the first prompt is to just read an Agatha Christie novel. So for that, I'm going with The Hollow. And this is from 1946. It is the second one up in my list. You will see the first one up coming next in my read-through project. So this is gonna go well. This is a Hercule Poirot novel, and we have a woman. A man is killed, and a woman is found with a revolver at the scene, and so he investigates. This is not one that I have read before, so I am excited to get into that one. The second prompt is to read an Agatha Christie that does not feature Poirot or Marple, and for that I am reading Remembered Death. The other title of this one is Sparkling Cyanide. This is from 1945. 1943 or 1945. It's a tad confusing. This is the next up in my read-through project, so this is going to work out well. I'll read this one first, and then I'll read The Hollow after that. This is about 6 guests at a birthday party saw her, Rosemary, drink her birthday glass of champagne, and then she died. And at first, everyone was saying that it was suicide, but then they start to remember things, and then the killer strikes again. So I'm excited about that one. That's another one that I have not yet read. The third prompt is to read an Agatha Christie story that features bad weather. Well, next up in the series for me is the Labors of Hercules, and this one is a connected collection of short stories, Hercule Poirot short stories. Also, can I just say, I absolutely love my edition of the Labors of Hercules. It's a Dell mapback, and I love it so much. Now, so I am hoping that there are 12 short stories in here, and I'm hoping that at least one of them has bad weather that I can count for this prompt. Okay, the fourth is to read an Agatha Christie award novel or nominee, and for that I am going with Lowcountry Boyle by Susan M. Boyer. This is a recommendation from Becca at Hicks Picks Books. She's talked about how she really enjoys this series. So I thought that I would give it a try. It is about a private investigator named Liz Talbot who, her grandmother is murdered, and so she goes to South Carolina, an island off South Carolina, to find the killer. She has a brother who is the chief of police, and apparently her long dead best friend pops in and things get complicated. So I'm going to give this one a shot for that prompt. The fourth, that was the fourth. The fifth prompt is to read a romance. Agatha Christie wrote a number of romances under the name of Mary Westmacott. So I am going to read the first one that she wrote, and it's called Giant's Bread. I also love this edition of Giant's Bread that I have. She wrote this in 1930. All it says on the back is that this is an intriguing and suspenseful novel that winds three fate-tangled lives into an unusual bond of love. So we will see. And then the sixth prompt, which is optional, is to watch an adaptation. And there are plenty of Agatha Christie adaptation options out there. And so I will just choose one, more than likely to rewatch, because I've watched an awful lot of Agatha Christie adaptations. I just wanted to also mention, I also have as an option, the next up in the list is Taken at the Flood, which is, I think that it's a Poirot, and it was published in 1948. So if I need to fulfill any of these prompts, if I'm having trouble, then this is the next up for me. So that's my TBR for the Christie's Missing Readathon. Is this a readathon you're participating in? I would love to hear about that in the comment section down below. What are you reading for this readathon? And I will see you for another video soon. Bye.